want to give you just a little insight into the kind of fascinating New York City conversation. I mean, it's crackling with energy. A lot of you people around the country don't have anything to say to one another. But here in New York City, we have nothing but stuff to talk about because this is the nerve center of the world right here, buddy. This is the kind of conversation we have. I came out earlier. I was talking to a guy in the audience, Tony or something was his name. I don't know.
Yeah.
And you can still feel the electrical vibrations from the conversation we had. He raised his hand about something, and I said, yes, what's your name? And he said, Tony. I think that's what he said. Yeah. And I said, hey, Tony, where do you live? And he said, New York City. And I said, and here's where the fascination comes in. I said, where do you live in New York City? And he said, the Upper West Side. And I said, because New York, I know the Upper West Side like the...
Okay. Good.
I said to him, how do you like it up there? And he said, well, you know. And I said, really? I mean, I heard it's all happening on the Upper West Side.
Yeah.
I said, where would you rather live, Tony? And he said, Upper East Side. Crazy, isn't it? It's just crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, here's tonight's Top 10 list. Let's go. Thank you very much.
Wow.
The Upper East Side is what he wanted to do. I'm sorry. What? Oh my God.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You've been doing this for decades. Now, it's been a long journey getting here. It took guts. It took blood. It took sweat. It took tears and determination. Sure, they knocked you down, but you built yourself back up. Stronger, better, tougher. But now, it's time to soar. Show them your spirit. Show them your heart. Show them everything you got. Because, Jay, it's Thursday. And it's time for jaywalking.
I'm sorry. I'm Dave. We're just getting ready to do the top 10 list here.
Oh. Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
The legendary Greenbackers football coach, the president of Titletown, Vince Lombardi. Right. The category tonight, Top 10 Ways New York City is Healthier Than Ever. We talked about you can't eat salty soup, you can't smoke, you can't have fatty foods. Top 10 ways now, you can't even smoke outside. Top 10 ways the city is healthier than ever before. Number 10, Gray Street vendor meat sticks now trans fat free. Number 9, new strict alternate side of the street vomiting rules. Number 8. During winter months, fountain spray Robitussin. Number 7, Central Park horses required to wear diapers. Number 6, MTV has moved drunkest to most promiscuous residents to the Jersey Shore. Number 5, rats now required by law to wash hands before returning to work. Number 4, all New Yorkers invited to weekly late show yoga class. Call Kathy Mavrakakis if you need a mat. What?
I didn't get it either. It's some kind of an end.
Number 3, Rider home sick. That's odd considering the top 10 topic tonight. Number 2, Hello Deli must label which foods are tainted with listeria. And the number 1 way New York City is healthier than ever. Who gives a crap? Howard Stern's on Dave. There you go. We'll be right back with Howard Stern, everybody. Thank you very much. By the way, that was Dan Lauria, star of Lombardi. playing at the Circle in the Square Theater here in New York City. Quite a hit. People love it. Quite a story. Quite a guy.
Hearing all about
and
it,
he seemed like the real, actual Vince Lombardi.
I thought it was.
Not that I ever knew Vince Lombardi.
No.
Pretty good. Our first guest is this man's not just a radio legend, he's a cultural legend. He is the host of his own very popular Sirius XM radio program. Here he is, the one, the only, Howard Stern. Good to see you, Howard.
That's nice. Makes me feel good. It's good to be here, Dave.
Good to have you here. Happy New Year.
Thank you. I haven't
You look
been
fantastic, by the way.
Thank you very much.
That's a different thing, right?
I have I'm trying to, come in here, respect the show,
Thank you. I
try to
appreciate
look
it.
good. I'm on fire. I want to see you beat Jay Leno in the ratings tonight. Let's go, baby.
I appreciate all the help.
I got to tell you, I am so fascinated by the late night wars
Mm-hmm.
and what's going on. I bought that book by Bill Carter. He writes about you. He writes about Jay. And
Conan.
he writes about Conan and what happened, and I follow this like it's the Torah. I study it. I love it. And I analyze it. But I stayed away for a couple of years. I don't know how long I haven't been here, but, I feel to study this from afar is very good. But I'm ready to comment on this now. You know, as well as everyone in this room, Jay is horrible, right? Okay. I mean, the thing that drove me nuts, and I wanted to ask you about it. And I know it's your show, and you should be asking me things.
It's fine.
But when you had that Super Bowl commercial with Jay,
Right.
we had the guy down on the ground. I'm on your team. You had your
We
foot
should
on
have
his
finished
neck.
him off, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, what was that?
We let him up, yeah.
I never understood it.
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time, and people sort of responded favorably to it. So
Yeah.
that was just a joke that we thought.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Listen, I'm in radio. I compete.
Yeah.
I don't go on with my competitors. I go on there and I act like they're nothing. I don't
Right.
acknowledge them. I say they're garbage. That's the attitude I want. And believe me, there should be a whole attitude adjustment on this show. I'm backstage firing everyone up. I ran into Rob Burnett, your executive producer. He tells me he's now directing a movie. I said, you got some damn nerve. I said, Dave's out there. He's fighting for his life.
Exactly.
He wants to beat this Jay Leno. Jay's got no talent, and Jay's getting ratings. I said, Rob, put aside the movie. Let's get to work. And
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Right?
I'm with you.
You're fired up.
The guy is I am fired up.
He's another one.
What do you mean I'm another? You don't see me directing a movie. I'm not directing. I'm here.
Baloney. Let me
I'm
tell you
here.
about you.
He's
Stay out
here
of this.
night after night after
Let me
night.
tell you
What do you got? What?
I'm going to tell you about you.
Okay.
And I like you.
No, thank you. I like you too.
But you've gotten a little bit complacent.
No.
What do you mean?
No.
I'll tell you exactly what.
What do you mean?
Analyze this. Don't take this as a criticism. Take it as just help.
All right.
How many pianos do you have back there, by the way? I got to tell you something.
Got a million pianos. What's it to you?
I have an iPad. You can play all those instruments right on one little thing. He's sitting there with 8 pianos. I've never seen it.
This is not. No.
That's right.
Let me make my point.
Night in and night out.
Thank
He's
you,
the
Dave.
best part. That band is
Listen
the
to
best
me.
music
Thank you,
you're going to
David.
hear anywhere.
No, thank you. But hear him out. What is he?
Wait, let me say something. It is a terrific band.
Thank
we
you.
love you. But, sometimes playing your instrument isn't enough.
Okay.
I see this guy. You're busy writing books. That book, I don't know who read that.
The book was fantastic. Did you read the book?
Read the book. I'm busy. What am I going to read about? What am I going to read about? Saturday Night Live years? I mean,
All right,
what am I
no,
gonna
he's
read?
busy.
And not only that, forget the book for a second,
Yeah.
Paul. I mean, you're back there, you're getting high all the time. I think it's something. Well, come on.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's it
Wait a minute.
What's it to you? No, but go ahead.
Yeah.
And also, really, and then you're busy at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame every year.
I do
That's
that
great.
thing.
That's fantastic.
You're backing up guys like. But wait a second.
Now go ahead.
Shouldn't you be working on this show before you go? When we're number one and we're beating Jay, then we'll have time
Then-
for Rock and Roll
then
Hall
you
of
do.
Fame.
No, you have
Am
a
I
point.
right?
He's got a point.
right.
He's got a point.
God
You are
bless
right.
Paul Schaefer.
I'm fired up. He's right.
I know you're busy, and you said you didn't have time to read his book because you're busy counting your money.
Is that
what it is?
Listen, I love you. I'm in your corner. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks.
I don't want the same thing happen to you happen to Regis. You know, he was fired.
Regis
you know
was
that.
fired?
He was fired.
No, he wasn't
I'll tell you the whole story. First of all, he lives in my building. He thinks I'm a stalker. I'm sitting and waiting outside. I want to get the story from Regis.
Right.
He lives in my building. I wait in the lobby, and I'm looking for him. I'm staring at him. But he got fired. He went in, he asked for more money, and they gave poor old Regis the boot.
Oh, that's I don't want to hear that. I don't want to believe that.
But he should get the eye of the tiger. He should certainly do what you're going to do against Jay. You're going to get these guys fired up. They're going to stop writing books and directing movies. And Regis should go on and take a new show and compete in that same time period and win.
Right.
That's all.